a the Baptist and Orisha. Keep your pope, keep your preacher. The Kaiso in a me soul take over my soul. Me have to move me feature. And the rhythm excite me. The Kaiso Jumbie invite me to break free from the chain on the brain and the fears embedded in my psyche. Contender, calypso rules never surrender. The mighty shadow are we defender. And the rhythm of the music move in your spirit, all your fears you feel lose it. Kaiso music therapeutic and the chorus approve it. Kaiso Kaiso in my soul, me nah let it go. Kaiso is my home, the Jumbie in my soul. Get me now. Kaiso come from the Igbo teach we the limbo. Kaiso give birth to calypso, mix up the Afro and Indo. They try banning the drum, so in a Tobago we make the tambourine. Dance and sing and ride the rhythm. Kaiso is my religion. Kaiso, Kaiso, Kaiso in my soul. Me nah let it go. Kaiso is my home. The Jumbie in my soul. Kaiso.
That is brand new music coming down from Zav. It's called Kaiso Jumbie, and he's joining us via Zoom this morning. Good morning to you, Zav.
Yo, morning rockers. Big love to everybody tuning in online and on TV as well.
We definitely appreciate you joining us this morning. Congratulations on the Kaiso Jumbie. When did it bite you?
Yo, it been nibbling at me for a long time, but it got through to me, you know, in this season here, in October of this season, you know.
Was it, did the carnival have anything to do with that Kaiso Jumbie biting you?
I think in some way, shape, and form, yes. But from an intention place, no. But that is just how the timing sync up. That is how it was supposed to sync up.
I hear you. Tell me what the intention is behind this one.
Well, Kaiso Jumbie to me is a fun but serious song about remembering, honoring the African spirit, the African story. And so much of this story is told in a way that carries, I think, more mystery than is really more mystery without context. Let me say that. And this song is about bringing some of the context, the why, the how, the what makes it important, and the legacy of the Calypsonians who championed that same story in their own way before I started, you know, now.
Now, earlier this year, I believe it was this year, you would have also dabbled in a bit of Kaiso when you did a sample of Sparrow's Rose, and you kind of did your own version of that and your own take on that. So it seems as though you're diving into the Calypso vault and you're playing with it a little bit more and more and more. What inspired you to decide to go down that road?
I think I've always been inspired by the Calypso song, especially growing up as a little boy, because, you know, Channels 2 and 13, TTT used to always play a selection of records at a clan here and there, Blood of Resistance, A Lord Pretender, Sparrow, you know, a singing Sandra. And those kind of shaped my early sonic understanding before the internet and BT and them thing.
Right.
And then as I developed, I dived deep into that vault of hip hop and neo soul and the Black American music culture. And I think by the time I got into music, that was closer to my surface. So that is a lot of what was coming out.
Okay.
And during the COVID especially, I started digging kind of deeper back into those formative years of what I used to hear and what it used to feel like. and diving into those songs. And that's how I landed here with a deep excavation journey.
A deep excavation journey for sure. But what I love about it is that you're able to reference those that came before you, and you're able to see that you can chart your own way forward using the same music. Now, it's interesting because, you know, for quite a few years, we've heard that calypso has to be a particular thing and it has to be done a particular way. But, I mean, for me, that really apply, right? And you've been proving it. You proved it with the rules when you did it earlier this year, and you prove it here again with Kaiso Jumbie. Do you see it as something that you could maybe even bring to the tents in Trinidad, the Skinner Park? Is that a aim or a goal with this song?
Listen, if the people want it, they could have it because the music is for the people. So once the people say word and rockers then put it out into the universe already, anything could happen, my brother.
I love that you're putting the blame on me. Good job. Good job. Tell me, what was your experience like for Tobago Carnival? Did you get a chance to experiment with the song at all?
Not really. I didn't get to play with it much. There's a few DJs who I know who would have spinned it and give me some feedback. But my whole week for that week took some unexpected turns, and I literally did not get to go to a single event or space.
Oh no.
At the beach. Yeah, life be like that sometimes.
True.
But thankfully, the feedback, even though I wasn't present, has been really overwhelming. Especially from, you know, the Baptist and Orisha community in Tobago, who, you know, that's the opening line. You know, so it was lovely to get that feedback, even though I didn't get to touch road. You know, but that contribution goes out still.
Zav, that begs me to wonder if you understand the importance of them accepting you, because there have been artists in the past who would tap into the faith, let's say that same faith that you're talking about, the Baptist and the Orisha faith, and they've been chastised for it, even though they weren't doing anything negative about it. But the association with this particular type of music tended to be a little bit more separate, right? So the fact that you're able to get that inclusion and that love and that welcome from those two particular faiths in particular, how does that make you feel? Do you understand the weight of that?
It feels wonderful because, so as I said, this has been a deep excavation journey for me. And while I didn't actively practice, you know, my grandmother is Baptist, and there's family members who are part of the Ifa Orisha community. So, you know, it feels wonderful to feel that level of love and acceptance, because the place that I went to write it is to honor their story, their fight, you know, their journey to being even, you know, recognized in this space, because those are two of the religions that still carry heavy African influence, and they developed at a time where anything African was sometimes not just demonized, but made illegal. You couldn't beat the drum in Tobago, you know, you couldn't beat the drum in Trinidad and Tobago, point blank.
Exactly. But more than that, right? Even when it became less demonized, and they had artists like Super Blue jumping and saying Soca Baptist, they got up in arms and they were like, no, we're not doing that. We're not encouraging that at all. So the fact that they come out now and you're singing a song that is, I mean, the vibe of it is Kaiso, is soca, is calypso, and they're welcoming you, that is definitely, it means that we've come leaps and bounds, yeah? And we still have more to go.
Absolutely.
So Zav, let me say thank you very much for joining us, and thank you for the song. I think it's definitely something that I want to encourage and I want to see more of, and to see you stepping into this vein more often. I think it'll do some good for the culture and for you.
I think so too. Too.
All right, brother. Give thanks, right? You're always welcome here at the Now Morning Show. Congrats again on the Kaiso Jumbie.
Big love. Y'all take care.
Blessings. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Zav with his brand new release, Kaiso Jumbie. We're going to take in some more of the video as we take our next break and come back with the topic of NCC Carnival Launch 2026.
Never worry about another contender. Calypso rules never surrender. The mighty shadow are we defender. And the rhythm of the music move in your spirit, all your fears you feel lose it. Kaiso music therapeutic, and the chorus approve it.
Good. Good.
Gonna spend the whole day on the promenade?
Huh?
So you're gonna spend the whole day on the promenade? Nah, he said no, he didn't even try to print. He was like, y'all will see me between 10 and 11.
Nah, they request us to be there from about 4.
In the evening?
Yeah, to make sure we're there.
Okay, that's fair.
I think that the speech is starting 4 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Will you be giving us speeches? Huh?
No, just the chair and the minister.